out to the internet to this attacker's remote server. It's telling WMIC to run an XSL file on a remote server. But as it's running that file actually has malicious code embedded in it. So right now, your WMIC is already going somewhere to a remote server and running malicious code. So your system already doesn't think anything's wrong because everything that's running is supposedly trusted by your system. Now, that malicious code that your WMIC is running from that remote server now uses another trusted service called Bits Admin, which is just able to download things in chunks in the background. Bits Admin is now downloading chunks of files masked as image files with JPEG extensions or GIF extensions, and these don't seem harmless to your computer. They're actually encoded with base64, which just to your computer looks like a bunch of random text and symbols. So right now, different chunks are being brought onto your computer, but your computer still thinks nothing is wrong. That same script that you just ran from the remote server now uses another trusted utility called certutil, which you use for certificates and stuff like that. But there's a decoding feature. So that script just pulled those chunks of fake image files, which are base64 encoded. It's now using certutil to decode those and actually turn it into malicious files. In this case, they were DLLs, dynamic link libraries, which are just modular pieces of software. So far, after you clicked on that shortcut file, it started doing a bunch of crazy things that your computer still up to this point thinks is trusted, because everything that script just caused a domino effect to happen is using trusted components of your system. It's using trusted processes. Now, after you got those DLLs downloaded and decoded, well, it turns out they are malicious, but it's all happening in the background. And now that script is going to use another trusted service called regsvr, which is a DLL loader. See, now we're connecting the dots, and now we're using a trusted service to actually inject them into your system. And the crazy thing about this Astaroth is that it all came in chunks. So essentially it came piece by piece, turned into DLLs, just kind of resurrected itself, created itself from the ground up. And then, so now you might ask, well, okay, isn't the system going to recognize that as malicious? Well, the last step before Astaroth starts wreaking havoc on your system, it uses regsvr to inject the DLLs, the dynamic link libraries, into another trusted process that's already running on your system called user init. At this point, the malware found its way into a trusted process that's already running on your system.